Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're joining me for the first time, my name is Uju Dawodo, the speaker's coach. I'm a management consultant, a public speaking coach, and a paradigm shift expert. Today, we're going to be looking at the three kinds of stage fright. So if you are joining me for the first time, do well to subscribe and click on the notification bell so that when I release subsequent videos, you'll be the first to see them. So let's get quickly to the business of the day. There are three kinds of stage fright. The natural stage fright, the stage fright that's born out of unpreparedness, and the third stage fright that's born out of a negative paradigm. In the course of coaching people on speaking effectively with clarity and eloquence, I hear people saying, I have stage fright. And I ask them, what kind of stage fright? And they said to me, I don't know. Now you're knowing today that there are three kinds of stage fright. So very quickly, let's look at the first one. All right. The first kind of stage fright is the natural stage fright. Now, what's the natural stage fright and how does it occur? And how can you use it to your advantage? The natural stage fright is born when you are experiencing an adrenaline rush. Take, for instance, as a budding speaker, you are invited to the podium to speak, and maybe they are reading out your profile, and then you notice suddenly that your heart begins to skip or beat unusually, and you're wondering, can I do this? You just notice that your limbs are probably shaking, your heart is beating faster, and you're nervous suddenly. And you're wondering why. Listen up, guys. What you're going through is not abnormal. It's okay. What you're going through is natural. It's called an adrenaline rush. Another word for adrenaline is epinephrine. All right. An adrenaline rush occurs when your body is faced with one of three situations. One of three situations. The first is an adrenaline rush occurs when you're faced with an exciting situation. When something unusually exciting around you occurs, yes, adrenaline is released. Adrenaline could be released when you're stressed. When something very frustrating around you occurs, you can get an adrenaline rush. The third thing that can happen, that can lead to an adrenaline rush, and which is the most common, is a frightful situation. When something that triggers fear is around you, you would experience an adrenaline rush. So what happens within the body when you're experiencing an adrenaline rush? It's simple. There is something called the adrenal gland in your body. It's sitting somewhere above your kidneys, all right? When your body experiences an unusual situation that could lead to fright or fear or anxiety, that adrenal gland releases epinephrine, or something known as adrenaline. In other words, it sends signals to your brain that there is danger, or there's excitement, or there's stress around. And what happens is that you will notice that blood is released, more blood is pumped towards your muscles. You will notice that you're unusually stronger than normal. Your limbs may begin to shake because more blood is being pumped into your blood vessels and into your muscles. You would also notice that your heart is beating at a faster pace. And you're wondering what is going on the inside of you. It's an adrenaline rush. Okay, it's normal. It's very normal. Your heart is beating faster. More air is released into your lungs. All of this is the body preparing you for a fight or a flight approach. In psychology, when you're faced with an unusual situation, we call it the fight or flight response. So when you are experiencing an adrenaline rush, it means that your body is preparing, changing its motion for either a fight or a flight response. Take, for instance, when you're faced with a dog. Putting it in context now. When you're faced with a dog and it looks like the dog is barking, getting ready to attack you, you will notice that your heart begins to beat unusually. At that point, if you decide to run, you will run faster than you ever believed you could run. Not because you can run that fast on a normal day, but because you are superhuman at that moment. When you're experiencing an adrenaline rush, you're superhuman. The energy comes from that rush. You can do unusual things. You can do things that you may never be able to do on a normal day during an adrenaline rush. So it's not a bad thing if well channeled. I take that again for emphasis. An adrenaline rush is not a bad thing if well channeled. I need you guys to process that a bit. All right? Good. Let's get going. An adrenaline rush just means that your body is releasing more energy for a fight or a flight. If channeled wisely, it can be to your advantage. But if you don't know how to train your adrenaline, it can work against you. Now, how do you use it to your advantage as a speaker? You're being called upon. They're reading your profile. Okay, we're calling upon Coach Uju Dawodu, public speaker, mindset therapist, management consultant who has had trainings cut across several industries, the banking sector, and then you begin to notice that your heart is beating faster. What you can do in such a case is to turn it to excitement. Because whether you like it or not, that energy is there. It has been released and it must serve a purpose. It's either you channel it in the right direction, you channel it in the direction of excitement and it works in your favor, or you do nothing about it. You don't know how to use it and it works against you in the area of fear. So what I do when I'm faced with an adrenaline rush, because it's normal. This kind of stage fright happens to everybody, even renowned speakers. That moment will come where you will feel that rush. When they're calling on you to come and say something, it's normal. It doesn't mean you're scared. It just means your body is excited. Your body is releasing energy for the situation on the ground. So what I do, which is the secret I'm leaving with you guys today, here's the secret. You've got to learn how to train your adrenaline. What I do in my case is that I turn it into an exciting feeling. I turn it into excitement. What I do is I say to myself, yes, that's me. Keep saying it. Oh yes, that profile sounds like me. I am Uju Dawodu. I'm the speaker's coach. I speak men to power. I speak men to purpose. I speak life. I'm about to electrocute this entire environment. They're about to feel me. They're about to know that somebody's in the house. They're about to know that an unusual speaker, a speaker extraordinaire is on board. I can't wait to lay my hands on that mic. Oh my God. I'm going to so do justice to this session that when I'm done, I imagine people walking up to me to take my call cards. And I don't know who in the crowd is going to give me my next big engagement, but I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill it. Oh yes, that's what we do. We do it right. Come on, girl. You can do this. Let's do this. Let's shake the place one more time. Let's make them feel our presence and know that we're here. I get really excited, and you will see when these thoughts start coming, you see that smile playing around my face. And I'm like, yes, it's me. Yeah, that's me you're talking about. I just can't wait to lay my hands on that mic. And just as I have programmed it to be, that's how it's going to be. Oh, yeah. That's how it's going to be, or even better. That's why you ought to program your adrenaline. It can be programmed. If you're naive and you don't know what to do, it can work against you, because if all that rush is coming and you probably have been telling yourself that speaking is hard, speaking is not for you, that energy will be channeled in the angle of fear. And then you will notice that your heart is beating. Now you're literally shaking. Now you're jittery. You don't know what to do. It's like the flush you open up and swallow you. And you're walking to the stage with that fear. That's the worst thing that can happen to you. Instead of you to be walking to the stage with excitement, you're walking to the stage with fear. Trust me when I tell you that you're going to have a horrible session. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Take that from me to the bank. You can cash a check with it. You're going to have a terrible session because you have envisaged a poor performance. You've told yourself you can't do it. You've given yourself all the lies and made yourself believe that you cannot do it. So yes, you're not going to do it right. So please, when next you feel that rush, if this is the kind of stage fright you experience, you know within you that you can speak, but you notice that the first few minutes, it seems to, all that energy, all that rush, you don't know what to do with it. So you seem to jitter. Here's my advice. Turn it into excitement. It's a rush. It's an emotion. It's a mood. It can work in your favor or it can work against you. So what you do, turn it into excitement. If you have positive affirmations you say to yourself on a daily basis, that's the time to use them. Say to yourself, I'm Uju Dawodu. This is my thing. This is my game. Nobody beats me at my thing. In fact, I'm about to electrocute this. When I start, these guys will be so thrilled that they would all be on their feet. They wouldn't even be able to sit down anymore. That's who I am. I speak men to power. I speak men to purpose. I just can't wait to lay my hands on that mic. I'm gonna kill it. When you're saying these things within, you will notice a level of excitement building. And then you will notice an unusual smile on your face and you just can't wait. The heart might still be beating. It's okay. Let it beat. You're in control now. You're in control. You're channeling it in the right direction. And trust me when I say it's going to work for you. All right. Go practice this. Go try it out and come give me a feedback. I'm here. I'm here for you. All right. If you found this video helpful, drop me a comment and make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can see subsequent videos from me, powerful videos like this from me. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about the second kind of stage fright, which is born out of unpreparedness, and what you can do to take care of this kind of stage fright. So make sure to subscribe and make sure to tag this video or tag whoever you think needs to see this video so that they can build the confidence they need to speak effectively. My name remains Uju Dawodu, the speaker's coach. I'm signing out for now. I'll see you in my next one. Bye for now.